Hey, what's happening, everyone? Welcome on back to the channel. Hope that you're having a great day wherever you are. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. So I've heard of the band Spyro Gyra. I've never heard a thing about them. I don't even know what type of band they are or what genre they're in. I've just heard their name a long time ago. I can't remember what. It was definitely back when I was really into Dream Theater. And I don't remember which video, but I think they were recording one of their albums at the time. And they mentioned Spyro Gyra. And that's literally the only thing I know about the band. But I see that they've been mentioned a few times in the comments, and so I just figured, you know what? Let's take a listen to see what they're about. Like I said, no one necessarily recommended this song as far as I know, but people that have at least mentioned the band, David Emery, Paul Martin, Jay Hampton, Gemini 2012, Mr. Andrew Nealon. So yeah, I just figured I'd take one of their top stream songs and just give it a listen. So that's what we're doing here with Morning Dance, which is off of their album Morning Dance, which is their second full-length album. So let's go ahead and give it a listen. We'll talk about it after. Here we go. Got the steel pan. Sweet sax. The handoff. That was slide. Electric piano. All right. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk. I want to talk to you about morning dance. Morning dance is a cocktail at a lounge. It's a mimosa at brunch on a Sunday. It's all of those things. It's a date out, second date at a jazz club. That's what morning dance is to me with Spyro Gyra. It's like a pop jazz kind of sound, right? Like to me, and I mean this in a nice way. I'm not disparaging the band. This is the first thing I've heard from them. It reminds me in some ways of like a Kenny G song, like that kind of pop jazz, right? Let me bring you into this for a second, though. All of that sounds like I'm leaning towards a negative opinion on this. Not at all. I actually enjoy this, and I'm not saying I've heard this before, but it sounds kind of familiar in the sense of this. This sounds definitely like something that I would hear riding in my dad's car, even thinking back to New York when I used to live there when I was 3 years old, which I still have a lot of memories of. This is the type of music, along with other jazz legends, that would be just floating around, whether from the radio or the turntable or the cassette, of which my dad has a plenty. So I have a certain historical bias towards this because this sound, especially the saxophone, which is played by Jay Beckenstein, it's the sound of nostalgia for me. It's the sound of me growing up and the music that would fill oftentimes the room, especially on a Sunday. To be honest, like it just has that sound. So it brings me back. I could definitely see how maybe you wouldn't like this. Maybe this is too easygoing, catchy. What's the easy listening jazz for you or whatever it may be. But it works for me for what it is. It's something palatable for a bigger audience. You know, this isn't like Mahavishnu Orchestra where it's like demonstrative, performative, like, you know, you're paying attention to hear the tightness of the band. This is an easygoing kind of collection of sounds here. What I really like is that the steel drums, which are played by Dave Samuels, typically they often get stereotyped into a certain genre of music or a certain feel, Caribbean, tropical, etc., etc. I actually don't think so here. I think it breaks away from that mold, probably because of the balance between the rest of the instrumentation going on behind everything. The trade-offs between the saxophone and those steel drums were really nice. Then you got the electric piano, which was played by Jeremy Wall. Also a nice ending there. And it's very catchy as well. These are melodies that you can definitely sing along to, even though they're wordless. So, Spyro Gyra Morning Dance, I enjoyed it. Now that we've heard this, I would be curious about the band, about the group. Now throw me into the deep end of the pool. We waded in the waters. I enjoyed it. Dipped my toes. I'm hip deep. Now toss me in and let me go head underwater with the band, see what else they have. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. You can follow me over on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for always being here, for always showing up and stopping by. Hope the video made your day a little bit better. And I'll see you all later, guys. Bye.